and welcome to Dice Friends. This evening we're playing Episode 2 of Escape from Semolo Plateau. We're using the 5th edition of the Dungeons & Dragons rules. I'm Dale Friesen, and I will be your Dungeon Master this evening. We're going to do character introductions, and then we'll summarize where everybody is and what they've been doing, and then we'll get in with it. Paul, do you want to start?
Sure, and I guess we can say what, if we have any new capabilities now that we've all leveled up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I am Dande. I am now a 2nd level Tabaxi monk, which is kind of like really fluffy cat people. Well, cat people. I happen to be
particularly
a very fluffy cat person, as you can see from my picture down there.
Google a palace cat.
I have just learned about by the process of meditation, I can do capabilities that I wasn't previously able to do, such as punching people more. And moving fast and different things like that. I have sort of the monks have a thing where they have a certain number of key points, they're called, that they can spend to do special moves, and I only have a couple right now, but I get more as I level up, and I have to take a short rest or restore them. So I can do a couple of cool moves, and then I have to sleep.
Like any cat.
Exactly.
I am Morra. I'm a 2nd level elf rogue. And now that I'm 2nd level, I can take a bonus action in combat. I can either dash, disengage, or hide. And if I hide, I can use my sneak attack. So that's my big change. Also, I got some hit points, so that was nice.
Can you do that as much as you want? The dodge, disengage, and...
As a bonus action in combat, as all it said in the PHB.
Cool.
So yeah, so I could be like, all right, because I'm so sneaky and swift.
So you're getting like, attack, run away, attack, run away.
Yeah, where I could like dash towards somebody so I can stab them even if they're a little further away from me, I think is more the spirit of that to be used.
So you can only use one bonus action per combat round.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But so I can't dash, disengage, and hide, but I can say hide or dash.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then also attack.
Yes.
Cool.
That's very cool.
All right. I am Bontan. Bontan.
You tell us how to pronounce it, Beej.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to decide.
All right.
It's like you're reading out one of the sub-welcomes. You're
Yeah.
like, how do you pronounce that
How do I
good?
pronounce my own name? I think
Bontan?
we're going to say Bontan.
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 Some of the villagers might mispronounce it.
I don't doubt that they will. All right. So Bontan is he's now level 2, albino hill dwarf cleric, and by moving to level 2. New things for me is that my divine domain, which is life, because cleric and we need a healer, also gives me a power called Channel Divinity, and that allows me to channel divine energy directly from your deity, using that energy to fuel magical effects. One of those effects is Turn Undead, which is literally...
That would have been useful.
It is literally turn undead, in that when you use it, they all turn around and walk away from you.
That also still seems very useful.
Very useful.
If you use it when the undead is already not facing you, do they turn back and start coming back towards
I
you?
hope not. I think it's just supposed to be like, oh, we don't like being here, and we all want to walk away.
Just imagine 2 clerics like turn.
They turn 360 and
Just
walk.
playing badminton with a undead zombie walking back and
But
forth.
apparently they will walk for a little while, and I'm kind of like, well, that's cool too. And then I also get another part of my divine domain is I get a 2nd ability from that, which is preserve life is what it was.
Seems solid.
You'll like this because it means that I can, when I channel divinity, I evoke healing energy. It restores a number of hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level.
Wow. So
Wow.
So 10.
So
10. But that's great that you can't, screw up the roll and not heal anybody.
Exactly. It means that I can heal up to 10 hit points in an area that's 30 feet around me, and I can divide them up as I see fit.
You get a hit point. You get a hit point.
Yeah.
You get 8 because you are the fighter.
It's so cool. And you can't use this feature in an undead or a construct, which means that I have no worries that I'm going to accidentally heal anybody who's undead. So that's exciting. And I got a new spell.
Yay.
That's fun too.
Nice.
Nice.
What spell?
Detect magic.
Oh.
That seems solid.
Could be handy. Seems like the kind of thing that my deity's like, you might need to know this. All right. I think that covers everything.
I'm a fighter. Sorry, I'm Snak. I'm a Batiri which is like a goblin from Chult fighter. And leveling up a fighter is a lot more straightforward. I have more HP, and now I have an action surge, which means once until a short or long rest, I can do another action in a combat round.
You just be like, you know what? Let's just do it again.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to attack this guy twice. I'm like,
Again, the guy's like,
you can do that. You can do that all the time. No, not again until I have a nap. Oh, okay. That's about it.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah, action
Beach,
surge.
have you muted your mic?
I hope not. Oh no, it's because I'm almost dead. This shouldn't been a session.
That was a very
We've barely
fast fail.
started. Yeah.
We barely started. I'm almost already dead. I'm showing red.
Oh, okay. Well, you go swap that out
I
then.
will. I'll be right back.
So, so when we last left our heroes, what was...
We're the heroes in this, to be clear.
From our perspective, we're the heroes.
When we last left our protagonists.
Yes. Dale, fill us in.
All right, so these guys are in prison in a cave in the Semolo Plateau in Chult.
Falsely in prison.
Yes,
Well-
falsely imprisoned.
Paul's character is at least.
And they have been released on work detail. They were given a list of things they were supposed to retrieve. So they went from the plateau across the suspension bridge that you saw in the intro. And mostly it was nuts and berries. The bulk of it was pretty easy to retrieve, but there were a couple of hard things.
Can I say the bulk of it was actually
bulk of it was-
insane stuff?
Yeah. The bulk of it was not easy
It's
at
at
all.
least 50-50. This list is bonkers.
Well, I guess the number of list items, you're right, but the number of individual items, I'm right. Is that fair?
Yes, I would say 42 Hanoba nuts makes up a lot of things. But I would say that by actual checkoff
put-
items on the list, they are listed as equivalent as one T-Rex eyeball fresh.
Yeah, if you put
One of
Hanoba
these
nuts in there as
is a
one line
little,
item.
yeah, if you put Hanoba nuts in there as 42 separate line items, one for each nut. Of course, the list is biased in favor of the easy things, but I would say this list is biased heavily in favor of things that are near impossible and/or will murder you if you try to get them.
That's
Welcome to Chult.
It's like you split it up. It's like, okay, well, to be obviously the Tyrannosaurus eyeball is harder to get, so I'll do all 42 of these things.
Yeah.
You do the one of that thing.
Yeah, you only got to do one thing.
Yeah.
So they didn't get everything on the list.
No, we got the head of a undead
Gorbaga spider.
Gorbaga spider.
I hope they like it.
Approximately how far from the bridge did we even get?
Oh, like 50 feet, maybe?
Could they see us
yeah.
fighting the spider
The
from the
jungle
plateau?
would have obscured you.
Jungle's pretty
yeah.
dense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like we went on an epic quest and found this spider thing. We
crossed the bridge, we argued about how stupid the list was, and then while we were bitching about the list, an undead spider attacked us, and then we killed that, and then 40 lizards chased us back across the bridge.
yeah. So a very successful.
In
outing,
real time,
really.
we were out for 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's kind of, I don't think it was like a Coliseum situation where they're like, let them go, and it's like, okay, watch what they made these guys do.
Yeah. We run back across the bridge and holy crap, have you guys noticed how dangerous it is up there?
And is that where we ended it? No, something else happened, I think.
Oh yeah, we ran
We
across the bridge.
engaged the intended
Safety.
security measures.
So there's 40 little dinosaurs chasing us.
Yeah.
And I feel in a completely logical, reasonable thing.
Yeah.
We thought that we would do the safety measure to drop the bridge.
Releases the bridge, which drops all the dinosaurs into the jungle below, but remains attached by ropes to the village side,
In theory.
or at least it's supposed to.
But somebody tampered with it. And it wasn't us.
No,
Because we were out
well, it
being
wasn't
attacked
me.
by a Gorbaga spider.
it wasn't me. I don't know about you guys, but it wasn't me. So that's exactly where we left off. It was me and
me.
what's the guard's name?
Senny.
Senny. Right. She hadn't quite regained.
She was sort of waking up. She was having a chat with Dande.
She was quite stoned.
Yeah.
That's the assumption we're making, but yeah, everyone seems really blissed out for some reason.
That's
it
because
good
they're sending
here.
us to do all their crap work.
They got it good here on the plateau. They got cheap labor from the prisoners. They have an easily defensible position, and they got all this money from their lizard
They have
poison.
as many Semolo ferns as they can smoke.
Yeah, you would think that the person they choose to guard the bridge, they would be chosen as a person that is good at watching the bridge.
I was going to say good at not smoking ferns. Or doing whatever it is they do to imbibe them. I have no idea. Is it a pipe? I think it was a pipe.
because you saw her smoking it.
That's right. Yeah.
And I feel like they downgraded when they sent Snak away and put Senny on duty.
Ah!
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, because Snak used to do this job.
Do you have a natural allergy to the fern? Is that it?
No.
Just dedication to his position.
Well,
You don't 420 Semolo it when you're on guard duty.
I mean, I was like, absconding with malicious supplies.
Yeah.
But you were completely sober when you did that.
But
That's not nothing.
that takes a strong work ethic.
That's true.
So now what happens? Semi was mad.
Yeah, so she's kind of freaking out and she's realizing that this happened on her watch, literally, while she was actually asleep. And she needs to get to the emergency horn to blow it, to let everybody know there's bad stuff. But she's kind of looking at you guys because, I mean, it's only one move away. You're supposed to theoretically have it on your person at all times when you're on guard duty. But, she was busy eating her snacks and stuff. And she's kind of...
Edibles.
Yes. She's
Oh,
not
no.
sure... and then she's going to make a dash for it, but she's going to have to run past you to get it, and she doesn't know if you're going to let her sound the alarm. So she's kind of, like, edging past you and looking afraid.
Does anyone here think we can fix this before she has to go blow the horn?
No, I mean, no.
How far? Like, how long is the bridge? Like, how far from the
It's pretty long.
from the shore, from the other side are we?
A lot longer than it was before I saw Featherweight's art.
So it was. Wait. In your head, it was even longer.
No, in my head it was shorter.
Oh, okay.
But I love this.
All right.
Let's do the long bridge.
That was like a 50-foot long bridge.
It used to be. No, I think it looks like
It's about as long as the plateau is high, I think, now.
Oh no.
It was a pretty long bridge.
Okay.
So Senny is sort of sidling past. Then she realizes she had a spear over on the rock she was sleeping against. She doesn't know if she needs it. She doesn't know if you're going to pick her up and throw her over
I
the
grab
plateau.
the horn.
Okay.
I grab the horn.
All right.
Okay.
So she freezes.
Yeah. Nobody has to blow this today.
We have to summon the guards.
Maybe we can figure out a way to fix the bridge without summoning the guards.
Yeah, and then nobody gets in trouble.
You don't get in trouble, and we don't get in trouble, but most importantly, you don't get in trouble.
That's right, and there's 5 very capable people here. I'm sure we can fix it if we put our heads together.
Snak even used to work on the bridge.
I'm looking over the edge. I'm like, oh no, this is not. I don't know how to fix this.
I would.
It's
bet,
all the way down
I'm
there.
gonna need some ideas, or I'm gonna have to just give her this horn back.
I bet stopping the prisoners from undoing the bridge is part of the guard's job.
She's kind of sidling back toward her rock, reaching for her spear.
Yeah, I'll sidle over to the spear. Sort of be between her and the spear. Actually, I don't have a spear.
I don't think that's true anymore.
Okay.
I mean,
Is it like purple spear? Like
They anything wooden that they assign to the militia, they stain the wood purple with some local berries.
Yeah, I've got all this cool purple stuff.
I could actually use a spear.
now you have a spear.
Okay, how about this? How about Semi? I imagine this has happened before.
Uh-huh.
How have we fixed it in the past?
We pull the ropes up.
The ropes are gone.
Oh,
So, I'm sure that's happened before. How did we fix it then? Is there a backup? Do we have to climb down the side of the plateau?
Should we get like a long rope and lower somebody who doesn't weigh a lot, like Snak?
What? What?
That sounds like a brilliant idea. Semi,
So-
you had
yeah.
a brilliant idea. We're going to go get a rope and lower Snak down the side of the plateau.
Whoa, what?
So that he can grab the ropes and put the bridge back together.
But it's on the other side.
Oh, it undoes the ropes on the other side of the plateau.
No.
Because the other side is secure.
We're
right. Yeah.
We're on the plateau,
like this.
and it went.
I'll go get a rope. She starts to leave.
Hold on, no, come back. Hey, Semi. Senni, right? Senni?
So-
Semi?
I think we called her both last time. I'm going to assume she gets called both.
Okay, well, which one do you prefer?
I prefer Senni.
Senni. Okay, Senni. Here's the deal. So something has happened to the bridge. Well, we were like on the other side for like 10 minutes. Did you see anything?
Wait, you were on the other side?
Oh boy!
Yes, because you sent us over there.
Oh,
Look, we got this giant spider head.
And then we came back because there was a herd of dinosaurs chasing us. And somehow,
I
while
love dinosaurs.
we were on the other side, somebody undid the safeties on this side. So did you see anybody sneaking around here while we were gone? Because we weren't even gone that long.
Wait. Yes, there were 4 prisoners who went over the bridge.
Right. Okay. Do you think they undid the ropes?
I guess.
So if they undid the ropes, that's fine, because they're trapped over there now. But we're here to help put the bridge back together.
No. What?
I'm
Bontan.
Okay.
I'm working on the fact that Senni might not have a very good idea of cause and effect.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get a rope because we're throwing Snak at the other side.
Is Senni also a goblin?
How-
Or
No,
a
she's a
Batiri?
human.
I did not agree to this.
So she's
There's-
leaving.
Like I was thinking, if it's like 20 feet, then yeah, maybe we could throw it. But if it's like 100 feet, then yeah, then
We
There's
need
no
a
way
very long rope and lower him
very
down, and he'd have to
strong-
walk over to the other side, and then he'd have to climb back up, and when we'd have to pull him back. This is seeming like a very intense thing to do to Snak without his
Well, I
permission.
thought the ropes were on this side.
the way
So
that
it'd be like lower somebody down, then grab a rope, would haul them up.
Well, the bridge is anchored on the far side.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Right. So then the ropes that were holding it in, because obviously if you have a safety system that's allowed to pull up the stakes on this side,
Yeah.
when the thing flies down, you need to have 2 ropes anchored on this side,
Which
on the
they
bottom.
did.
And,
Yeah.
and there are 2 large coils of rope right next to you. Senni's just going for more rope because you told her to.
Wait, hang on. So there are 2 big coils of rope sitting right here
Yeah.
that are probably attached to the bridge still.
No, that's
they
the
aren't
problem.
attached.
They're
They
were
supposed to be.
They're supposed to be
That's
attached to
the
the bridge.
problem.
I see. We'd have to take those 2 coils down and attach, but they have to be long enough to. Oh, but we don't know how long they are.
They're not long enough to reach the
Where the
floor
bridge
of
is
the
now.
canyon.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So the trick is
Oh no.
we don't like it's possible that that this was sabotaged like
Weeks
a
ago.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Like is it set up? How obvious would it be that it has been sabotaged before you actually?
Not
let
at
it go?
all.
Not obvious.
Not
But
remotely.
yeah, if a rope's been cut, it's not like it's gonna like show
so this could
rings
have
or
happened.
everything.
Because when was the last time they dropped the bridge? I guess would be the question. I
probably
don't
How
know.
would you know?
Yeah.
Because you've been in jail for
We have no
at
idea.
least 4
Fair.
months.
I mean, we're under. Isn't our jail under the bridge?
No, it's the other. Well,
I think we're on like one side
You
of the
should.
plateau.
Okay, you haven't seen it drop. You would have been able to see it drop because you're not that far from the dumbwaiter at this point.
I see.
So you didn't see it drop in the last 4 months.
It's not a it's not a very common occurrence.
Right.
So yeah, so it was sabotaged at some point, but it could have been at any time, basically.
Do we make it our job to fix this bridge, or do we maybe just say, and go back to prison and then see what happens next?
What happens if the bridge isn't there? Like, there's literally no other way off the plateau, right?
No way for supplies.
Down. There's you go down.
There's no other way off the plateau that allows you to get back.
There's no easy way off the plateau other than I mean, the whole point is that there are so few permanent settlements. They have this one here. This is the place where people can come if they've got a broken leg and need to recover for a few
Does the dumbwaiter that takes people down to the cave, can it continue down?
You could re-engineer it, I suppose, but it
Because
It's not
it
currently-
already goes about halfway down.
third.
but-
A third of the way down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd need a lot more rope.
So someone you don't know who's got some purple stuff, he comes over and he doesn't recognize any of you, and he's like, she wasn't lying. And then he turns around and leaves.
Okay.
From the militia.
Maybe we go deliver that head and just
I
ignore
guess.
what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, this isn't our problem.
Yeah.
Maybe it's no longer our problem. We saved the village.
let's go find the mayor.
Yep.
Hey, we got you that spider
So-
head.
We were running over the bridge.
Yeah.
Semi acted with quickness of forethought.
Yep. And we just kept walking.
Oh dear, this doesn't seem right.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, I don't know.
You have the head still, right?
Yes.
Sweet. Let's go see the mayor.
Yeah, I don't feel good about throwing a fern head under the bus, but it doesn't really matter. We can just
Fern head.
get on with it.
Wow.
So a horn sounds in the distance.
Okay.
Oh, somebody else has one of these horns. I'm just going to put this horn back where
Yeah.
Senny
supply area.
normally
Yeah.
has it.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep carrying that spear, Dande?
I mean, they gave us purple stuff.
We have other weapons that they gave us.
That's true.
I like this. Fine, I'll put the spear back.
As you wish. So, just as a reminder, you were each given water skins, but they were empty.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's raining, and this supply area does have a basin. If you want to fill your water skins
that's a good
here,
idea.
like you're probably all thirsty, you would see
Yeah.
this basin.
Oh,
You're also extremely hungry because Pegleg didn't give you food today. But unless
Right.
you want to, like,
Is
steal Senny snacks.
The basket of curse rocks is with the
sage.
With the sage. Okay.
When we get back, we're supposed to drop the rocks off and then go about the village, aren't we? That's the
Yeah.
idea.
All right, I will try to fill my water skin. Dale, I'm telling you because it says I have to point out to you the first time I try to fill my water skin.
Oh, you have that one.
What's that mean?
I don't know.
You see it?
There's no reason I should be doing this right now, do you think?
Also, are
you
Senny
want.
snacks
Good.
still just like laying out?
Yep, they're in a bowl.
I'm gonna take some.
I'm going to trust it's fine.
This totally works.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I fill my water skin
You fill your water skin.
and take a snack.
It's very cracked. It looks like it's been dried out.
Oh no.
But it'll be fine, I'm sure.
I'll fill my water skin.
Sure.
It doesn't completely seal, but
So it's going to leak a little.
yeah.
You're doing all this. You each have a satchel. Paul, your satchel is kind of sticky inside. You're not sure what's up with that.
Oh, gross. I will also fill my water skin, I guess. Well,
So you pull it out of your satchel.
I'm gonna take.
It's
some,
also sticky.
I'm gonna take some of Senny's supplies too.
it's also
The
sticky.
snacks.
Nice.
It's also sticky on the outside. I mean, you can just pick up her bowl.
Yeah.
I'm picturing, nuts and
Yeah.
berries and dried.
We need to get some nuts and berries.
Not these ones.
Damn it.
Like sniff it. Like is it like, what is it? Is it like honey or I don't know.
It's not honey.
Is it something that has an odor to it?
It is, and I think you would recognize it. You were given a leaky poison bottle.
Oh no. Do I know whether this is not contact poison, right?
It works in a wound, so it's not contact poison. But if you have a cut on your finger or something,
Or
you
if
don't
you
want to get in
ingest
there.
it.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So don't put food in your satchel, I guess.
Yeah, but
Wait,
it's
is
all
it-
over his water
It's
skin.
all over my water skin now too.
Oh well, you could just wash the water skin in the basin.
No.
Oh God.
I'm a helper.
Well, I'm gonna take out the. So I have. I guess I'll take out my the poison vial.
No, it's empty.
Oh. That's like
Oh,
when,
it broke
when-
in the satchel?
It's
It
like when
was
you have
leaky.
when you have like the shampoo in your
In your
Yes.
travel on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll drop that somewhere.
Over the side.
Yeah. And I guess I won't be filling up my water skin. I mean, it's raining,
Yeah.
so maybe I guess I'll try to
I feel like you're
wash
probably
it off.
smelly kind of right now with your fur.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll try, can I kind of wash it off in the rain, I guess?
You can try. What's your survival modifier?
My survival modifier is 2.
Okay. So, you think you've successfully washed it off.
Okay.
Would Dandy would sorry, Dandy, would you like me to be sure that you've washed it off?
Sure.
Cool. I'd like to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay, there's still some poison on there.
Okay. There's still some poison on all of your stuff.
All right.
I wouldn't trust any of it.
This is just going to be the... Oh, okay, I'll put it back in the set. This is just the poison
This is
satchel.
the poison satchel now.
Anybody want something... Like, if you... Hey, why don't we just, like, put some arrows in there? And just
Rattle it
you can
around.
have-
Actually, it's a good point.
We can
yeah.
share a water skin. I don't
It'll-
need that much water.
Yeah.
And
It's
then you could drink it and refill it immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
it's like shake and bake. You know, you put it into the thing and shake it around and then
And
it's
the
got
arrows
poison.
are poisoned.
poison.
Great.
So, a whole bunch of guards arrive. There they are!
Here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're back. We got ahead.
We're supposed to take you somewhere. And most of the guards are looking at it and they're like, ugh. And then,
Looking at the head specifically?
no,
Or
looking
the bridge?
at the bridge. They're like, not again. All right. And a couple of guards are like, come with us, please.
Are we going to go see the mayor?
We have his head.
Not the mayor's head.
No, but
The head
thing,
he asked
the
for.
head he asked for.
I am taking you to a place like a pen, and you're going to stay there under shelter, and I believe you will be seeing the mayor. I don't have the authority to order around the mayor, but I expect he wants to talk to you.
Okay. Well, we could just go to him.
Well, my instructions were to take you to the pen.
Okay. Well, I mean, we should probably deliver this head as quick as we can before it
Yeah.
gets
but
too much worse.
if something happened, I mean, he sent us into the jungle to get the head, and he would
Among
be
other things.
very
It's a
angry if it
litany
didn't
of...
actually. Yeah, so many things on the list, and we
Yeah.
got to go get more things.
So my advice to you, then, so that the mayor doesn't get angry, is to take very good care of that head.
Understood.
So those are your instructions. My instructions are to walk you to the pen.
Okay.
But there's a roof there. It'll be fine.
I like roofs.
So the two guards are walking, like, you know exactly where you're going.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
a place, effectively a holding cell.
Right.
While you're on the way there, you in fact do see the mayor over there. He's walking toward where the bridge should be.
I hold up the head and I wave it around.
Mr. Mayor, we found the spider head you wanted.
And he comes over and he's kind of looking around. He's like, so the bridge really is down?
Yeah. Someone cut the ropes.
All right. Do you know who? Wait a second.
No,
Yeah,
it was
okay,
like that when we got there.
All right, and then a bunch of teenagers are running, and one of them runs over and says, Mr. Mayor, don't worry about this. We got this. The Teenage Archery Brigade is on the case. We're going to go get some extra strong cords. We're going to tie them to our arrows. We're going to get that bridge back. And he's like, great. That's amazing. Thanks so much for taking care of this. And they're, yes! And they rush off. And he's like,
They're going to all die.
Oh, teenagers.
I mean, they can go shoot their arrows. They're cheap arrows. They'll splinter when they hit the bridge. We'll get the hang gliders out later. But,
Hang glider.
so, I'm definitely going to be taking you up on your offer of service. And I can talk to the rest of you later. I have to go inspect this.
Remind me. Dale, could you remind Graham what Snak's offer of service was?
Yes, I think he might be stating it a little more strongly than Snak would. But last time he said, I have a dangerous mission. I want you to think about it. Maybe when you get back, give us an answer. You
Right, and
immediately
Snak was
said,
like,
I'm in.
Right. Okay, cool.
So he's,
to go to Port Nyanzaru.
that was, I think, one of the things mentioned, or perhaps the only thing mentioned. He seems to be interpreting this more as, Snak is my man now.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
For what that's worth.
All right.
So
The
he's...
sage also wanted us to go to Port Nyanzaru, but for her, not for the mayor.
Yes. So, he's heading off. He seems a little more hale than the last time you saw him. But not all better, just like either
He's had a good sleep. Or a
yes,
nap.
or maybe some booze.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I guess it's only been like an hour.
right. But in D&D, that is a short rest that lets you do things.
That's true.
And it's going to be another hour till he gets to you. So you're taken to this pen, which is roofed, and you have your water. If you want, we can just make this a short rest. You can roll your hit dice if you want to get hit points back. I mean, if you want to be all doing jumping jacks, you don't have to take a short rest. But people are...
I'm in for this idea of a short rest.
I would be in favor of that.
All right.
I'm only down one. What?
I am down
In
like
God's name.
6.
Need to get my dice out.
It's so loud. I'm only down 1 HP, but I guess why not?
Guess it depends how much more combat you think you'll be in today. Surely none.
Surely none. Yeah, I guess I don't need to. I'll just sort of... I'm going to look around this pen.
All right.
Like, theoretically, I know it fairly well, but I don't know how often I've been on the inside.
I'm gonna elf trance, and I'm gonna do whatever I'm going to be humming to myself whatever the teenage girl elves are into.
Trance. Elf trance.
Well, I mean the equivalent of like elf Ed Sheeran or something like that.
Oh, I would assume that you would have been into elf trance, but okay, that's fine.
So,
It takes like 3 years to get to the drop.
Yeah. You just hear me. Your body is a wonderland.
Except in Elvish.
In Elvish, so you don't know about the terrible lyrics I'm singing, but they're all very romantic.
It's like
Boy elves.
it's like opera. You know, you're like, oh man, there's so much meaning there. There's gotta be.
Yeah, it's like the elf equivalent of Indie Club.
Can you imagine an elf that looks like Ed Sheeran?
Oh.
How weird that would be? With like the fuzzy red hair.
Can you imagine a human that looks like Ed Sheeran? You can't.
Yes, I can.
You can't. Wow.
Well, I will I'll actually also do meditation and learn and open myself up to the spirit of the world or whatever that allows me to recharge my internal reserves, which, and as part of that, as part of my meditation ritual, I'm gonna clean myself a little bit.
Right.
Should we like turn away, give you some privacy, or?
It's fine.
Okay.
It's kind of.
Do you have a comb?
I think at the I had a comb and they took it from me.
I'm sorry.
I think it's just getting rid. Like I've got like all sorts of like just little pieces of
jungle
little, like
birds and-
sticks and little things. It's got really long hair. It takes a while. It takes like half an hour.
So you're looking around this pen.
Yeah.
There is literally nothing stopping you from walking away.
Right.
This is a place where like there's a fence. So if they did have some animals brought over the bridge, which happens sometimes, they could store them here. Although they don't usually do that. This would only be like a secondary pen. They have another place for that. They could have people waiting here, or if there's some sort of big ceremony, this is a place where people can wait before they come out to. Like it's
So
There's no walls.
there's fence, but I could just, any of us could just go through it.
right. The
Right,
two
okay.
guards are nearby. They're also having a short rest, unless you interrupt things.
Right.
Where's your stuff in town?
That's a really good point. Where is my stuff in town?
Wherever you hit it.
Yeah.
Which, if we need a default place, we can say you found some random hut and it had a hollow space beneath it and you shoved it all in there and then covered it with plants. But if you have something in mind, like that's just a generic, you stashed it someplace.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I can't think of anywhere offhand.
Okay.
The curse rock that I have
Yes.
is a dark gray stone that looks completely ordinary.
Yes, but it has a curse code.
Yes. Are there any other? I'm just sort of looking around to see if there's another rock that looks kind of similar, as close as possible. That looks like a very ordinary dark gray rock.
I think you could find some rocks around, sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to that. Take one of those. I don't know quite why yet, but I feel like having a rock that looks like the rock could be useful for some reason.
All right.
So when you say
got
that
a rock.
when you say the guards are having a short rest, are they actually like napping?
No.
Okay.
They are recharging any of their unused or their used stuff. Like I'm using it in a technical sense.
Yeah.
They're probably lounging against the fence. They're also under the cover because it's still raining.
Right. So the chances of me like slipping out and coming back are pretty slim.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to have them make like a little dummy of you. Be like, oh yeah, Snak, he's just in the corner there being very quiet. he's behind that log. He's very small, you know.
So after an hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna make a go for it in this instance. All right.
So someone comes and talks to one of the guards and then leaves, and so they come over to you and says, "Okay, so we're supposed to take you to the mayor's place."
Okay.
Good, we have this head for him.
Yeah. So you have this way.
All right.
So they take you to the mayor's place, and something inside smells delicious.
Oh, yummy.
Because we're getting toward lunchtime, you guys still haven't eaten today.
Yeah.
As we're has there been lots of activity over by the edge of where the bridge normally connects?
There has been. I mean, you didn't have line of sight on it, but there's been more traffic than you would expect going there, and some of it looks like people with ideas, and like one guy has a 10-foot ladder. He's going over there. But I think most people are just going to say, "Oh, really? Did it really?"
Okay.
I get the feeling like this has never happened to them before. That's what I'm
No,
getting
I
from
get the
this.
feeling that this happens semi-periodically.
Must have done. The mayor was like, "I will get the hang gliders."
I mean, he's a mayor. Maybe he's just good at coming up with plans. But...
I mean, the fact that he's
that wouldn't
like,
even be that bad,
the fact
right?
that he's
Get
like,
a guy with a hang glider and just sort of go like across with a rope,
yeah.
right? And then tie it onto the thing, and then they could pull it back.
I think the larger question here is
How do we get a hang glider?
how do we get
Exactly.
I don't want hang glider. That
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, sorry.
So you get to the mayor's place. The guards go in. There's a big table. It's got a bunch of food on it, a bunch of stuff cooked up. The mayor's sitting at the table, and he's like, "Please sit, eat with me. Not you two. You're gonna have to stand by the door, but you'll get something later."
Cool.
Yes, Mr. Mayor. So, were you able to get some stuff? I'm hoping that my sister will still be able to get across tomorrow.
Right.
We got this head.
Well, we got the spider head.
Amazing.
Yep.
Well done. That was one of the things I actually thought you wouldn't get.
Oh. Well, but we did get it.
Nice.
Yes.
And then after we got that, we were attacked by a flock of lizards, so that put a damper on our plans for getting anything else.
So this was the last thing you got.
This was the first thing we got.
Because we decided that since we got attacked by all these lizards, the better thing to do would be to keep the head safe and bring it back, since it is such a hard thing to get.
So you've got the head, so I can get the
Yes.
venom.
That's right.
Yep.
As far as we know, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's
we
it.
have this head from this spider, as you asked.
Uh-huh. And
Well,
That's about it for now.
that's what we've
Oh.
got.
Well, we were gone for like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
as far as efficient, like we were pretty efficient about getting the head. But yeah, everything else, basically, we got attacked by a giant Gorbaga spider and then a flock of lizards. There's like 40 of them.
As soon as the bridge is back up, we can head right back out there.
all right. Well, that
I'm
does.
eating, by the way. I'm just.
Yeah, and it's tasty. There's a couple of roast birds and.
Well, Pegleg has been like stealing all our food anyway, right?
Yeah. There's a knock on the door, and he motions to one of the guards, and she steps outside. All right, so you're thinking that you could get more of this stuff. Now, we are going to have to get the bridge back. It would be lovely if the kids did it, but I don't think they will. So we'll put something together probably mid-afternoon today. And
Does this bridge thing happen often?
You mean where the cords break?
Yeah.
No, I'd say it's been several years since the last time.
So we're just incredibly unlucky.
from what we saw, the cords did not break.
I see. So what did you see?
We saw that the cords were nicely coiled,
But they weren't tied to the actual
but they
bridge.
weren't tied to the actual bridge. So it wasn't like the bridge dropped, pulling the cords with them, and then broke, and then the cords broke from the strain.
Yeah.
They were never attached to the
Someone
bridge.
sabotaged it.
So were they cut or untied?
Were they cut or untied?
You have no idea.
We didn't check.
Yeah.
We weren't there when it happened, so we have no way of knowing.
Oh,
Yeah, we were.
No, we weren't there when the cords got untied or cut.
Oh,
or whatever,
no, we
right?
just released it. And
No,
they
it wasn't
went.
us.
Yeah.
oh, well, that's bad.
Yep.
I guess we'll have to look into that. If you know who did it or you have any ideas, of course you have to tell me.
Yeah. Do you have any thoughts? Someone it seems like someone wanted us to not come back with any of the stuff you asked for.
I don't see why anyone would care about, a nice
No,
dessert for my sister.
Who would want to isolate this plateau from everywhere else? Because it wasn't even connected to us necessarily. It was just the next time the bridge dropped.
Yeah.
So what you know is that the sage is traditionally a bit of an isolationist. And you may recall that last time you talked to her, which was like an hour ago, she was like, normally I'm against anybody going to Port Nyanzaru, but we're going to have to make an exception in the immediate future.
Right.
And of course,
Because the sage would have wanted us to come back.
because she would have wanted to send us for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, or she wanted to send us to go do something there, to contact somebody there, at which point that person does whatever, and who gives a shit if we come back?
So you can't actually have this conversation. I'm just reminding
Yeah.
you of stuff from
Yeah.
a week ago real time, an hour ago in your character's time.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah. Okay.
Also, so I guess, the people who were supposed to be coming back and haven't yet were the adventurers that you sent out before.
Yeah, they've been gone for several months.
And they were supposed to be back before that.
Right, so they left,
It takes a week to get from here to Port Nyanzaru, and theoretically another week to come back.
a bad trip, the longest trip ever was 2 weeks
Right.
until now.
One way, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The other guard's like, I'm just going to go see if she's okay. He steps outside. Well, that's a good point. So, I don't think this has anything to do with them, but I guess in theory they could have been the target. So,
If someone wanted to make sure that they weren't going to be able to get back to the plateau.
well, they would have to release the bridge while they were on it. Are you accusing Seni?
No.
I drop one of my utensils. I'm not just like, oh, excuse me. I'm going to go under the table.
Okay. That works.
All right. Sorry, carry on. I'm just picking up my utensil.
All right. Well, I think most of us are just eating.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think Seni had anything to do with it because realistically, we walked over the bridge and were almost immediately attacked. We were gone for only a few minutes, so if she was doing this, she would have had to have gone. She would have had to have basically sprung into action immediately, and she was not necessarily ready to do that.
It is something that, it sounds like by detaching the ropes from the bridge, that's kind of because that's the emergency, this is how we get the bridge back together. So this is something that could have been done days ago or weeks ago in preparation for doing something like,
Maybe while
the door
someone,
slams open
okay,
and Pegleg walks in. It's like, time to die, Mr. Mayor! She's got some people with her, and then she's like, you guys are here. Oh! Great! This is a prisoner uprising. Power to the prisoners. So, Mr. Mayor, you're gonna die, and
Can I shoot her in the leg?
Yes.
The good leg.
Ah, good choice.
So you all get positions of power. I'm waiting for your dice roll.
Oh, sorry.
This person took my food. This person gave me food.
Yeah.
I have 24 to hit with the short bow.
That's a hit.
All right. For 6.
6 damage on peg leg.
I thought something might be up.
You were right.
Holy crap.
I don't like peg leg very much.
No,
No.
Pegleg's a bee.
Yeah.
She's been very cruel to us. She's been very non-human racist.
Yeah. How many people are with her?
3.
Oh.
Oh.
Also humans?
So I can see.
I guess everyone's a human.
I can see 7.5 legs
Yes.
So then I'll
from under the table.
I'll wait until you're done your.
Yeah, we're gonna
Tell
roll
which
some
one-
initiative
Easy
real
to
soon
tell
here.
which one's peg leg.
Exactly.
I hit the leg that's closest to the peg leg.
Yeah.
So what we have is we have peg leg and 3 prisoners you've met before. Now, I haven't detailed them, but if any of you want some inspiration, you can tell me why these bullies were intimidating while they were in jail.
Why they were intimidating to us?
Yes, why they were one of the reasons that peg leg was able to maintain power.
Oh.
You don't have to.
No,
It's just,
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
No, you've got some very talented improvers here. All right, so
Don't set us up like that.
I'll set myself up like that. Okay, so one of them was Pegleg's right-hand guy. He was
Yeah.
actually Pegleg's third cousin from marriage, twice removed. So they immediately clicked when they got to the prison because they're both bad people from the same family.
That's right.
They're definitely the kind of people who you've grown when they show up at a wedding or a family reunion, both of them. Too much to drink, all of that stuff. And so Pegleg's second cousin, twice removed, they immediately clicked. And he was incredibly rude to Dande. He did not like cats, and he tried to kick Dande. As a liberator of the animals, I took an immediate disliking to this person who would be so cruel. And so what I said was, you don't kick a merciless, helpless animal. And I hadn't met Dande yet, so I didn't know he was extremely able to help himself. And I tried to pick a fight with him, and then he tried to beat me up, and then Dande rescued me. And he's such a nice kitty.
and what's his name?
His name is Thurp.
So one of the other guys,
Yes.
his name's Big Guy, named Grunt. They call him that because he doesn't really say much. He mostly just grunts.
He's got terrible teeth problems, actually. He's very eloquent,
Yeah.
but his teeth hurt all the time because he has cavities.
We think he's missing his tongue. We don't know, but we think he's missing his tongue.
Got a whole host of mouth problems.
Yeah, that's what we Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was cut out. Maybe it just gave up and left. Right? But he's definitely Pegleg's like major muscle. Does not like me. I may have brought some of that on myself.
Hardly surprising.
But super doesn't like Snak.
Did he used to talk before he got a spear butt in the mouth?
Not from me,
Okay.
but no, he's just always like, because he's huge and I'm like comically small, so he's always just been sort of
Picking on you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Easy pickings. Not that he needs to. Right? He could pick on most anybody in the prison.
There's the other guy, that really thin dude,
Yeah.
named that everyone calls Tarl for some
Right,
reason.
he's like the not the brains, but like the guy. He like,
He's like a prankster and a trickster, and like he's got like all that.
But the jokes are only funny to him.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
I watched him because I've noticed that because I'll be half asleep and I'll notice that he goes over to Dande and he slips burrs and stuff into like very hard to reach areas of his coat.
Because it's hilarious.
Because it's hilarious that Dande's sleeping during the night and rolls over on stuff all night, and that's why you've woken up with such a bad. Remember this whole thing? I would tell you about this, and
Yeah, he's definitely the guy who comes up to me while I'm doing my elf trance and just goes,
yeah.
I'm trying to sing romantic elf songs, thank you.
What's
very much."
particularly devious is that where does he get these burrs?
Yeah.
He has to like ask for them specifically.
Yeah, he's having them like smuggled in to do that. He also and I've noticed him do this to Snak while Snak is like while Snak is asleep, he's come up to your clothing more than once, and he's torn like bits and strips off of your clothing to make you think that you're actually getting bigger, that you're growing, because your clothing is shrinking, but it's actually
No,
not
that's
that.
not funny at all.
He's
What
yeah.
a dink.
All these people are assholes.
Yeah, yeah. And to me, he's just racist.
Yeah.
He's just really, really racist.
I think the non-human racism goes without saying.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
of these jerks.
So that was lovely, inspiration all around.
Yay!
And and I guess they've all been picking on us especially because of the whole us actually being the only non-humans in the
Yeah.
In prison.
Yep.
So now we're going to roll
Worst.
initiative.
All right.
Bontan.
Is
I think I would have gotten better. Oof.
2.
2. All right. And Snak.
11. You think I would have done better?
That's not too bad.
No, I know, but I was like ready.
Oh,
Dande.
15.
Hey. I mean, you kind of went ahead of
And
everyone
Morra.
else.
Yeah,
18.
exactly. I struck first.
Wow, nice.
I believe that would
I
typically
gave my
be a
dice a
surprise
little
round.
pep talk before we started. I was like, "Thanks, guys. Doing your best. You look beautiful in there. I love all of you, and they've been very nice to me."
Have
so
we made
far
a
this
decision
campaign.
about whose side we're actually on here?
I'm not on Pegleg's side.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't trust that woman.
Like,
Yeah.
I trust that woman as far as I can throw her, and she is very fat.
Yeah.
I could throw her that far, and I'm pretty buff for an elf.
like I don't. I mean, I'm not like enamored with the mayor either.
Yeah.
But
But Pegleg can go hang.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is revenge.
And also, it's not like we're going to be in a very good. I don't want to be part of any organization that Pegleg and her cronies are running.
Yeah. No kidding.
We're not going to do
point.
well in that organization.
No.
Yeah.
In that new world order.
So Pigleg has this big hook thing. It's the one she uses like when the dumbwaiter comes down and it's hanging way out there because it's like the thing's at an angle and it comes down. So she has to reach out and get it. So it's kind of unbalanced, but it's also kind of a fearsome weapon.
Right.
Like a pole arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Thurp, Grunt, and Tarl each have, they're kind of like clubs, except they have a lot of rocks wedged in them, so they're better than clubs.
Clubs with rocks.
Clubs with rocks. And it's Morra's turn,
Oh, excellent.
because we have the initiative tracker.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So, would you say I'm within 5 feet of any of the people who just had it? Am I within 5 feet of any of these people, or not really?
I don't think so, but you could easily be within 5 feet if you wanted to be.
Okay. How about because I can take a bonus action in combat, I am going to duck under the table,
Sure.
and then I am going to
Hang out with Snak.
Well, then, do I have any? I guess I do have an arrow and some bows, so I can duck under the table, and
Go ahead.
so that's what I'm going to do. Okay,
And you will get D6 sneak attack on this.
sick. Well, first let's see if I can hit, and then what do the arrows do on damage, Graham?
D6, I believe.
Yeah. D6 plus your
whatever
dex.
Yeah, so plus 3.
Okay, and then I get 1d6 bonus. All right, so roll all my dice at once. Okay, so we'll say, I guess I didn't decide because my d6s are identical, but let's see. So I got
Who are you attacking?
peg leg probably.
Okay.
So I got a 15 to hit,
That's going to hit Pegleg.
and then I got,
Man,
counting my bonus, 6.
man that Peg Leg's one leg is just getting hammered.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're right. Where are those
Yeah.
lozenges at?
They're behind us.
With our pin cushion.
So it's Dande and then Thurp.
So there's Peg Leg is, I guess, in like the front, or
Yes, and Thurp, Grunt, and Tarl are right behind her. And she's kind of burst in, and there's the table, and there are 3 of you sitting at the table. And
I like how it crosses shot.
Did you have to catch it with the microphone? Oh my god.
Judging by Cora's reaction, I certainly did.
Wow.
Enjoy that on
I'm
the podcast.
so sorry, everybody.
Okay, let's see here. Let's I guess let's get up there and start doing some damage,
All right.
some punching.
So you.
So yeah, I'm gonna jump up, and I think I might as well, since everyone seems to be concentrating on peg leg, I will.
Kill the mayor! Kill the mayor! You can be like my person in charge of kitty litter. It'll be a prestigious position for you.
In response,
Wow, peg leg, dig up.
in response, shink! My claws come out. Switching my attack from a blunt attack to a slashing attack.
I want to look afraid, but that was just so cool.
From under the table, Morra's like, I love cats!
Which I will do.
Okay.
I will attack peg leg once.
How many other arrows do you have, Kathleen?
I took 2 of yours.
And then
So
I
I've got
gave you
3
mine.
left.
One's cracked and one's crooked.
I
Yeah.
guess I didn't grab one of the cracked or crooked ones then.
No, you do. One of them is crooked because I made sure that I didn't give you that. I gave you that one.
Okay.
I'm guessing a 10 probably doesn't.
A 10 does hit peg leg.
It does. Oh, hey.
Terrible armor class, really good hit points.
Well, we'll see how that goes. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage on peg leg.
And I will begin a fury of blows
Ooh.
using my
Just like Fish
special
of the North
abilities.
Star.
Yeah.
Nice.
Except it's not just punches; it's like punches and kicks.
Have
and
you
flips
seen a cat where
and
they're just like,
headbutts and different things?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a natural one. So one of my fury is furiously
You're so mad
so mad,
that you don't really concentrate on hitting.
and the other one is like a 22, so
That's a hit.
that hits for 7 points.
Wow, she is not happy. She's not looking so good.
Yes. So that is what I did.
She's like, prisoners, kill the traitor. Also, find out what's going on under the table. So, the good news for most of you is that there's only one person who's a target right now standing with Peg Leg and her minions.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
How much HP you got there, Dande?
Better than it was yesterday.
All right, well,
or
that's good.
last time.
Okay, good.
So I swing my gymongous rock-studded stick. How is a 15?
That is my armor class.
All right. Well,
Does that mean it hits?
yes. I rolled badly on damage, so you only take 5 points.
oof.
Okay.
So that was Thurp. Now Grunt.
I
rolls,
imagine. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
rolls a 22 for 5 points.
I imagine
Okay.
that Grunt is like the guy from Hot Fuzz, the yarp
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just goes.
Yeah. Or occasionally,
And Tarl, coming in, only hits armor class 10.
Okay.
So that's Tarl. Now we have Snak and
All right.
Oh, hey, the mayor's getting in on this. That's good.
Well, no idea what the mayor's going to do, but I'm curious to find out.
I'm hoping you don't become mayor by being a pushover.
not in this society, I imagine. Because there's been a prisoners' rebellion, and literally someone sabotaged the bridge. The other, like,
Do we keep wailing on Peg Leg? I guess so.
oh yeah.
All right.
Peg Leg is looking pretty hurt.
she is.
Also,
right.
she's the leader, and I hate her.
Ka-chow. Ooh. 25
25's a hit.
to hit. And that is 7.
7 damage takes out Peg Leg.
Sweet.
Okay.
In that case, since I haven't used my rest yet.
You guys did 31 points of damage before she got an action.
That'll show her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
That
don't,
was some pent-up rage, Dale.
we don't like her very much. I'll use my
Your surge?
yeah, I'll use my action surge to attack Grunt
Okay.
because I don't like that guy.
To be fair, that actually covers all of them.
Yeah. Does a 12 hit grunt?
12 hit grunt. Yes.
Sick.
I mean, you're all prisoners. None of you have any armor.
Fair. For 8.
Okay.
I've used my action surge until I rest.
Okay. So, was that shooting or was that?
Yeah, those were the bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still under the table.
Yep. And I have 2 arrows left.
Okay.
One of them is not good.
No. I gave that one away.
Oh, that's
I only have good arrows.
So, the mayor's like, stop that! And he's sort of looking around for a weapon, and he runs over, like, to his desk and grabs something. And that's his action this round.
Okay.
Good job, Mayor.
Bontan.
If you don't have anything else that you want to do, I kind of got whacked
Did you?
pretty heavily.
That's maybe probably a better idea.
I'm like 12 down.
Are you? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not dead.
No, but that's a lot.
What's your current HP?
6 of 18.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I think.
unless you have something really cool you want.
Where are you?
I'm
You're
right.
clo-
I'm
He's
right
surrounded by Thurp, Grunt, and Tarl.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
They're just sort of.
I
Well, I don't
can't-
know about surrounded, but
No.
I guess they're yeah. I'm like right up in their face.
You're close enough to me. I can touch you, though, right?
You could probably
You can
You could move
over.
up and do that.
Okay.
You can move up, do that. I guess that would make you
A potential target.
within their range as well, though.
Or you could channel.
I could. Why not? That's fun. We can. Let's do that. I'm gonna.
So you have your little improvised holy symbol
That's
out of
right.
the 2
little
interlocking
twigs that
Yep.
that are the holy symbol of my deity.
What is
okay.
your deity?
It is okay.
I'm just curious.
That's good. Baranar Truesilver, who is the traditional dwarven goddess of hearth and home,
Oh.
and of healing and whatever else. And her symbol is 2 interlocking silver rings. But I don't have those, so you make something that's as close to similar as possible. It's not going to last very long, but it'll do until I have to make another one. So I'll channel divinity. That's preserve life. I can heal HP up to 10. That's any creature within 30 feet radius. That includes you. I divide it among everybody. I'm just going to give it all to you, I think, because you're the only one.
So this means you don't have to touch him.
I don't have to touch him at all. No.
Oh, okay.
And it says no more than half your total hit points max. I can heal you up to. So what's your total hit points again?
18.
So I can only give you 9.
You can give me 9, or you can give me up to 9.
You can if I was going to allocate, I would give you up to 9.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah. So ultimately,
And then-
I give you 9, and I'd have to give 1 to somebody else.
Give it to Snak.
Is
Snack
Snak
is 1 down, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Or you
Snack's
can
within
give it
there
to
as well.
yourself if you need that.
There was another thing too. I have Disciple of Life, which says you add 1. You add a hit point. How does this work again?
When you cast your Cure Wounds,
Yeah.
you add to it.
Oh, but it's when I'm
17.
casting a spell. It's not when I'm channeling divinity.
Right.
No,
Okay.
15.
Then I don't have to
Wow,
worry
I can
about
do
that.
math.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry, Paul.
channel divinity. I give you 9 hit points back. I have 1 left. I can allocate.
I have a sudden
guess,
affinity for the dwarven god of hearth and home. I don't know why.
and I give another one to the last one to Graham.
Yay!
Brings us to Morra.
Oh, fantastic. I'm going to. I'm still under the table. I've seen Peg Leg go down, so I'm quite excited.
Yes.
Yes. Were you guys hitting Grunt before?
I was. I hit Grunt once.
Yeah,
all.
Grunt's been hit.
That's the only other one we've hit.
I am going to sneak. I'm going to surprise Grunt with my obsidian dagger because I can. And all right.
It's as long as somebody else is within 5 feet.
Yeah,
you can do it,
definitely.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm there. So.
Yes, so you are. So and the obsidian
I'm kind of
dagger's a
distracting.
D4, and I get sneak attack bonus, and I'm going to
You're making that
whisper
palace
in
cat
his
snarl
ear
face there.
Little cat in your face.
as I stab him in the back. You should have been nicer to the animals.
Wow.
Wow,
Ooh.
21 to hit
That'll definitely hit.
for 5 damage.
So that's d4 plus d6 plus 3.
Oh, plus 3?
Because you have dexterity 17.
So 8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, yes, 8 damage. I'm sorry.
So Grunt goes down.
Yeah! What a killing blow! You
been-
should have been nicer to the animals. And then just like slit his throat. And I'm like, I'm so
Wow.
glad I didn't go on exchange!
Dande, you're up.
All right,
Holy
so
moly.
there's
Excuse
2
me,
left.
sorry.
Yeah.
You got Therp and Tarl.
You guys are much tougher than you were last week.
Therp is the big guy, Tarl's the little guy, right? Is that how it-
Tarl's the
Tall idiot, the tall, clever jokester.
the
jokester.
skinny jokester, yeah.
Yeah.
And Therp is the like Pegleg's third cousin
Second cousin twice removed.
Yeah.
through marriage.
All right, Mr. Jokey all the time is
All
gonna
right.
get
That's Tarl.
yeah a really really funny joke.
Hilarious.
I'm glad that we're not
joke.
holding any grudges.
Dale did tell us we could have a point of inspiration if we talked about how why they'd be so mean to us.
That was potentially one of the flaws I could have taken, was like holds a grudge. And I'm like, I don't think that's a flaw for Snak. I think that's just like how he operates.
All right, I will attack him. Natural 20.
Holy
Nice.
crap!
So that's an extra. I just get an extra dice, right?
Whatever dice you would be rolling, roll them twice.
Right. Okay. It's not that.
You want to roll it on the camera? Want to roll the
I guess I
damage on the
could.
camera? What other dice? You can roll them all at once. What other dice do you need?
It's just the D. It's just 2 D4s. I have them.
Oh, okay.
This is. I should have got that spear. That would have been handy.
Yeah.
Then again, they
would've
probably
taken it away from
would
you.
have taken it away.
Roll your dice, Paul.
I only add my ability once, right?
Correct.
Oh,
All right. That doesn't work on this camera at all because they're D4s. It's a 2 and 1, so it's not like particularly spicy.
No. 6 damage.
Whoops.
All right.
There's no reason not to be furious again. I can do this twice, so I might as well do it again. So I will attack him again.
Go ahead.
That is a 14 to hit,
Gonna hit.
and it does 6 again.
Okay.
Not critical, just roll the 3. And I will attack once more.
Go ahead.
You can do this twice a day.
Twice for a short rest.
Nice.
I could do this all day.
17 to hit, which presumably
Yes.
does. And that's another 4 points.
Oh, there goes Tarl.
Wow.
At least he just disappeared out of initiative. I assume that means he's dead.
Yeah, he's fallen down. I mean, theoretically, you might do first aid on him if you don't want him dead, but he's out of combat.
Snak doesn't really care.
My first aid is kind of rusty.
Yeah.
I think we should
As in it-
definitely give them first aid so they can go back to jail.
How'd they get out? That's what I'm curious.
I mean, we'll probably find out.
So
We can ask
Thurb is like, oh, thank all the gods, I'm no longer under Pegleg's domination. Bye. He's disengaging and just taking off.
Can I get an attack of opportunity?
Disengage
Not
means
if
no.
he disengage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Darn. I want to throw a fork at him
Smart.
as he leaves.
Smarter than we thought he was.
Yeah. I don't think Grunt would have done that.
I mean, maybe we didn't give Grunt a chance.
No.
Because the Therp did just watch as we, like, literally murdered 2 people in front of him.
3.
3.
Including his boss. Yeah.
I think we're out of the initiative, Corey.
Yeah. Wow.
Good for us.
May I have a roll on the fork?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're not proficient. But
I was
give
going to
me
pick up a
D20.
roast hen and throw it at him, but yeah.
7.
A what?
All right,
like a
so
roast
you know
bird.
it goes
That
through at him.
flame hits the door. Whang!
So the mayor comes back and he's like, all right. So this is a prisoner uprising?
I mean, apparently.
We are
seem
not
to-
part of this.
We seem to have quelled it for you.
I see.
I mean, we don't know what else is going on outside.
Is Pegleg alive and just bleeding, or like dead?
It hasn't been enough rounds for her to be dead yet.
Okay.
Because you got to fail 3 death saves, and it hasn't been.
I
I
get-
haven't been
yeah.
rolling for her, but
I guess.
Well,
I guess if
Can we say I actually killed a guy though? When I did that beat eyes to the animals move?
sure.
I mean,
I
you're
made
gonna
my
die.
alignment chaotic good, but I maybe should have made it neutral. No.
Perhaps it just shifted.
I don't know. Do we patch them up and
Well, I just think if we want information, Peg Leg is the one that's going to have it,
I mean,
As
I'll
opposed
just roll
to-
some death saves here.
as opposed to Peg Leg's buddies.
yeah, okay, that's fair.
I'm not rushing to save her. Just putting it out there. Though, can I get my arrows back?
You can get half of them back.
So that's
Like that's
Half of them is in
2.
the guy, half of them is in.
I mean-
you can get the back half.
My deity wouldn't
borrow a
look
pencil,
down on
Paul?
me letting someone who's clearly evil die. I don't think. But yeah, if we want to know why they decide to do an uprising, it might be not a bad idea too.
mean-
But then do we want to send her back to? Because we heal her, we're sending her back to prison. So.
Yeah. While we
Okay,
argue, Peg Leg dies.
all right, I stabilize her, or I would like to stabilize her.
all right.
I'm not going to stop you, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
not going to help me.
Yeah, I'm also like, really? All right.
I grabbed like one of them heavy, like medieval style, like stone chargers they have. So if she gets a lippy, I'm gonna hit her in the head with it.
All right. So you're making medicine
Medicine roll,
check.
yeah. 16 plus 5.
Okay. So
Wait, do I add my wisdom on top of that?
No, the 5 includes
It's
the
a wisdom. Okay, so yeah, 21.
all right. So you can. So she's stable. You can kind of splash some water in her face, slap her
Can we
awake.
include restrained? Actually, no. Can we include we take her leg?
Sort of unscrew
Rip
it.
the leg and just put it to the side.
All right.
I put
I
down
do-
the
I
stone
do-
charger and I pick up her leg.
Yeah,
Yeah, her with that.
I do chuckle at that, to be fair. I'm poking around the table, too, for some more snacks.
That's good.
I mean, there's the rest of lunch.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
keep eating.
Yeah, it hasn't
worked
spoiled
up-
your appetite.
I worked up an appetite. Yeah.
Okay, water in her face. Hi. We kicked your ass. Why?
Because the magic that was forcing me to attack you.
I prod her with her own leg. Try it again, sister.
All right. I'd
How
like some
did you-
intimidate checks,
How did
please.
you get out of the prison?
Oh, some intimidate checks?
Oh,
All
okay, that sounds
What is
good.
intimidation?
For me too?
Charisma.
Anybody who wants.
I'm
Ooh.
just asking questions, so I'm not going to intimidate.
15 for me on my
15.
intimidate check.
All right. I'm actually. I should have said this more quickly. I'm giving you advantage
Oh.
because you're threatening her with her own leg.
Okay. Well, in that case.
I
Oh,
don't.
the other roll's an 18.
Nice.
So,
All right.
That would be pretty intimidating.
I don't know if that's one of the things that gives you advantage in the player's handbook, but my house rule is that
Is
gives
there
you
someone
If you're
advantage.
threatening someone with their own leg.
with
yeah.
their own peg leg, that you
Yeah.
get advantage on intimidation
I mean, it would
checks.
be, if it was not the Peg Leg,
Yeah.
that would be even more intimidating.
Yeah.
I'd still only give you advantage.
Brief
Yeah,
aside,
it's
that's one of the things I really like about this system is the advantage and disadvantage things allows a lot of freedom for the DM to be like, sure, you can do that, but I'm going to give you disadvantage. Or like, actually, yeah, and in fact, you have advantage on that. Like, I really like that
Yeah.
play, how
All right.
that allows things to happen.
Okay. So I go, whap. No funny business, sister.
Okay. So the truth is, I don't know what was going on. There were the bridge went down. We saw it crash and hit the far cliff, and then a little while later, there were people shooting at it, I guess, with ropes. And then some of the ropes, for some reason, kind of drifted over to our cave. And I don't know why, but we grabbed them, and I sent up Tarl, him, and he climbed up and then he lowered the dumbwaiter.
Okay, so this was an opportunity, and they took it.
Yeah. That's
But
a
I-
pretty good plan.
Yeah.
And maybe
so-
if you hadn't spent the last 4 months being super shitty to me, it might have worked out better for you.
So that was the magic too, and I'm remorseful, and think you're a very nice. No.
I have like a mouth, I have like a drumstick, like half my mouth, like, we super don't believe you, by the way.
I take her leg
You're the nicest gnome I've ever met.
Oh, they don't have elves on Chult,
and I
right?
bonk her very lightly on the head.
I feel like she's a 1 hit point. You can take her out.
No, I don't want to take her out. I just
Okay.
want to scare her.
Okay.
So something I'm not clear on. If she's saying there's magic at play here,
No, she's lying.
yeah, right. I just want to be like, is there a way for us to tell that?
Only if you have detect magic.
Which I certainly do. And I could just cast detect magic and know whether or not she's actually lying, and then we would know for sure that if there's something up, that the sage has done something. Because who was it that put the ropes down to let the prisoners out to make this thing happen? What if it was the sage who did it? What if it was magic that was involved in this whole process?
Go ahead, I'm eating.
I'm going to cast detect magic.
Okay, she does not have any magic on her.
Oh,
That's like a radius thing, isn't it? Or is it a specific?
it is within an area, I believe. Is that for the next like 10 minutes I can see like a faint aura of magic, and like when I look around, like I'm assuming my tattoo is probably glowing now.
Yep, and there's a similar aura
Does it
on your
only-
curse rock.
Does it only glow for him, or
Yes.
does everyone see it? Okay.
Only for him.
Okay. So I can see my curse rock is glowing, I can see my tattoo is glowing, I can see that she's not under any sort of
Duress.
spell of suggestion or anything like that.
Right.
So she's been lying, she's just lied to us, trying to save her own skin, that's fine.
Is the mayor glowing? Like,
Is there anything about the mayor, or is there anything else in the room? Can I see any other thing? Because we're still in the room. Is there anything else in the room that is glowing for me?
Yes, probably the strongest glow, in fact, is coming from the mayor, which he has an aura that's similar to the rock and your tattoo.
Oh,
as in a curse?
Or
Necromantic.
magic.
Mr. Mayor, are you aware? I should do this in the voice. Mr. Mayor, are you aware that you have some magic running on you right now?
Well, I've been suspicious. It's not very good. See, what I'm hoping is that I can interpret your actions as your oath of allegiance to me, so that I can send you to Port Nyanzaru to get whatever it is that will make me better.
Oh,
Because I've been feeling kind of ill for a few days.
so this is a magical effect that's probably making him ill.
Well,
Like it was something that when we were looking at before, we're like, we know there was something wrong with him, but we didn't know what was causing him to feel that way. But he's also under magical duress, or he's under a magical influence right now.
Yeah, it's so when your brain is affected and make you act in a certain way, that's one kind of aura.
Right.
This is not that kind of aura. This is a more cursy necromantic aura.
I see. Okay.
Gesturing with a drumstick. So we're clear, that had a lot more to do with us not liking Pegleg than it did with us wanting to be on pledging allegiance for you. But if you're not going to put us back in prison, I'll go to Port Nyanzaru.
I would think that since we not only actually were able to get you a Gorbaga Spiderhead and then saved you for a prisoner uprising, that perhaps a full pardon might be in order for all of us if we are going to do something so dangerous as to go to Port Nyanzaru and come back.
So how about this? Right now, whether you do anything else or not, I am knocking 6 months off your prison sentences.
What?
Immediately in exchange for what has just happened.
What is next sentence?
So I think you're the only one who that actually frees.
Oh.
I think the rest of you all had longer than that.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. All right.
So,
Okay, I don't want to do this, but we could be like, Mr. Mayor, as far as anybody else knows out there, they might have killed you before we killed them. But I'm not good at intimidation.
Are you actually saying that?
I'm not saying that right. I'm just saying that to the players assembled here is that
Oh.
if somebody wanted to intimidate him into being like, as far as you know,
I mean,
you
I
might have
have,
died before we saved you.
I have fine intimidation, but I'm free now. I don't need to.
That's
I don't
fair.
need to go there.
Yeah.
Nor do I particularly care.
and he's
having a
only
great
halfway
meal.
through his offer.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah. Let's hear what he
that's-
has to say. Sorry.
And once you come back from Port Nyanzaru with the things I need to not die horribly, I will give you all a full pardon.
That seems fine.
Yeah, that gets us out of this a lot easier.
Yeah,
Sure.
then I don't have to fight anybody. And also, I just don't have to come back from Port Nyanzaru. I can just go home.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I live here. I'm not
Are
going
you saying
anywhere.
that out loud?
No, I'm
Okay.
thinking that.
Yeah, all right.
And I'm like, yes, that sounds like a perfectly good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what I'd like you to do now, if you don't mind, is take the bodies outside of my dining hall. Just, you can set them on the porch.
You know
'Cause-
where they normally stack bodies.
I'd like to keep eating.
Yeah, all right.
What do
right.
we do with peg leg?
So I'll stand guard over the prisoners, because now I'm faithful. Can I have my leg back?
Do I just like clonk her over the head with it and say we're done with peg leg?
Like I think
That'll work. Like, I'm not going to make you roll if you say we finish off Peg Leg. She's
I'm not-
helpless, her leg is gone.
I still don't care either way.
I kind of just want to take her leg away. I want to tie her up, take her leg away, and send her back to prison.
I'm going to go at the front and see if I can find the guards or if they killed them.
You know
All right.
what? Yeah, actually, I like this idea of that. We do that. Hand the peg leg to the mayor and says, "Give her this back in 3 months."
All right. Is there rope in here?
They can find you some rope.
All right. We do that to peg leg. And then we put her and the bodies out on the porch.
All right. So,
I hand the leg to the mayor.
sets it aside.
I mean, when we go outside, is there more to this uprising than just Peg Leg and her buddies?
So, you may recall there were about 30 prisoners, and you were 4 of those 30.
Yeah. And these were 4 of those 30.
Are there a lot less prisoners now?
There, yes, and you see some smoke over there, and you hear some shouting over there.
Oh, I'm glad we did
you,
not join this
meanwhile,
rebellion.
have found the 2 guards. They were taken out, but they made their death saves, so
Oh,
they're
nice.
unconscious.
Cool, okay.
So it's a good thing we didn't join this prisoners' rebellion.
Yeah.
Well, other branches of it might still be successful.
But there's fewer prisoners.
So, Peg Leg has the big dumbwaiter graspy stick.
Right.
And she has some sort of notes stuck in a pocket, and
Oh.
also the 2 you took out have their rock club things. I don't know if these are of any interest to you.
Dandy, would you like a giant staff?
I would like something that's considered a quarterstaff or
Can
a spear,
Probably the hooky thing.
so that I can use it. That I can use as a monk weapon. But
The club is no good to me. But I do.
How big are these clubs? Sorry, specifically, would I be able to wield one without disadvantage, like this maul they gave me?
Yes.
Hey.
So the maul they gave you has the heavy quality.
Yeah.
Which basically means disadvantage for small people.
Yeah. Well, I'd love one of these clubs then. Hey, nice.
I'm not going to take a club because I don't have any proficiency with it. There's
Oh,
no short
sweet.
swords or rapiers or bows on them or anything.
Correct.
Okay.
So I have another club and I have a dumbwaiter hook. If anybody wants them, I have a note.
yeah, like is the dumbwaiter hook something that I can use as a monk, or is it not a? It's just like a weird weapon.
It's a martial weapon.
Okay. I have no use for it then.
I don't actually remember the list of
We
what
take it
ones
away
to
from
use.
her.
Yeah.
It's simple weapon.
Also,
Okay.
you mentioned that they had notes.
Well, Peg Leg has a note.
She had a note stuffed that she had.
Let's take a look at that note.
Yoink. Prisoners. We need 4 prisoners for a very dangerous work detail. Please send up your best, as the weak might not survive this shift.
Oh, that would have been us.
That's did Peg Leg choose us for the?
Yes. Remember, she got the food, then she read the note, and then she looked over and like, you 4.
Where the
She was trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Absolutely, she was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not surprising that she chose us out of
Yeah.
the 4, I guess.
The weak might not survive. Get up there.
Get up there, tiny gobbo friend.
You said there's like smoke and stuff around in the village from the revolt. The sages area, is that one of the areas that's being targeted by the prisoners?
That's. I would think it's hard to tell. But
I would very much like, actually, though, if we can get rid of our curse rocks.
That's what I'm thinking. Is if
Yes.
I can somehow either
My rock's not glowing, by the way.
sneak
Yeah,
or
he's not cursed.
either sneak or run over there. In fact, Yours isn't glowing either, is it?
No, mine
Oh,
have a normal
yes, it
Oh,
is.
curse
yeah,
rock.
it is. Oh, okay. But yeah, so if we can sneak or make our way over there
Under
and
the
dump,
cover of the chaos.
and dump our curse rocks, that would be super awesome.
Let's do that.
All right, so you're leaving the mayor even though you haven't finished lunch?
I suppose we should finish lunch.
I've finished.
Yeah, I've been eating a reasonable amount. Yeah, that's fine.
I open my in or out of character. I open my satchel and push a whole bunch of food into it.
I open my satchel and go. Oh. Do any of the people have satchels that aren't covered in poison?
Yes, every prisoner has a satchel. You taking peg legs?
I'm gonna take peg leg satchel.
All right. It
I'll
has a
keep my
few little
poisony satchel.
pretty rocks in it, and
Ooh.
some. It looks like maybe some beef jerky, or like that's what it looks like. You don't know what it is.
Jerked meat of some
Jerked meat of some sort.
some sort. Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Non-poison satchel.
Yes.
Yay,
Yay.
good job, Paul.
Okay.
So let's head to the sage.
So let's see. Make our way.
Oh wait, what? Sorry. What does the mayor want from Port Nanzaro?
Yeah, what do you want from Port Nanzaro? Where are you sending us for?
Well, I'm not
Hypothetically.
sending you there yet. I need you to describe my symptoms and find out what you need to fix me, and fix me. Also, find out where the other heroes are,
Oh, okay.
because maybe they already have the solution.
So he doesn't know. Okay, so this guy doesn't. He doesn't know what's wrong with him.
Is that what you sent? Is that what the heroes are supposed to be doing?
No, I wasn't sick at that point.
Oh, okay.
They were just doing a trade mission.
Okay.
Do we need some sort of emblem or letter or something from you to prove that we're not just prisoners who've escaped? Like something that says we're actually doing a thing for you? Like,
That's-
could we not wear prisoners' outfits and actually put on some normal clothing?
Yeah, people are probably more likely to, give us like medical supplies and actually entertain us seriously if we aren't dressed in rags.
Yes, well,
Well, I have this dope mask.
It says faithless on it.
Yeah.
Maybe
if you're going to be working for me, then tomorrow I'll have the tailor come and measure you for new outfits. How's that?
Oh, okay, sure.
Sounds great. Sure.
Fancy?
Yeah.
it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
I guess we can't. I was gonna say in my head I was like, well, we want to get going as soon as possible, but I guess we can't actually leave until the bridge is fixed.
Yeah.
Unless we had a hang glider.
We should go. Oh, that sounds great. We should go talk to the sage.
No, we don't talk to the sage.
No.
We. I'm trying to
showing-
surreptitiously
Yeah.
put the.
Curse rock. Oh, okay.
And
Curse
she's
rock
showing the
back.
same symptoms,
Yeah.
and I have. Whether or not we'll be able to tell whether it's the same thing, I don't know yet. But if we talk to the sage, then it's like, are we? I mean, unless we find out what the sage wants, and then it's like now we have two things to do in Port Nyanzaru, and we can figure out which ones.
Well,
we wanna do when
I
we get there.
I do actually want to talk to the sage.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we should do that then, I guess.
So look, we all want to go over that way for various reasons.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to take our leave of the mayor and say, this sounds like a great proposition. We'll take out the bodies and peg leg on the way out. Thanks for
Okay.
lunch, my friend.
Yeah.
If any of the
Have
people,
this leg.
or if the guards that got knocked down have a spear,
They each had a spear, yes.
I'll take that.
All right. Nobody wants the dumbwaiter hook or the other stone-embedded club?
I can't use it. so-
Okay.
The hook just feels. God.
She'll need the hook.
Yeah.
Back where she's going.
I don't think she'll be able to use it on one leg.
Don't really want to put her in charge
what
of
a
it
shame.
anymore, right? Yeah. I kind of assume that if you have the dumbwaiter hook, it means that you're kind of the de facto leader. And I kind of want to just go out there holding the hook and just be like to everybody else, like as we walk around the prisoners, see one of us has the hook now, and they're like, oh. Kind of making a bit of a thing.
I'm really hoping we're not going to be going back down there.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like, oh, peg leg has fallen. This is all falling apart. Maybe demoralizes them a little bit. Maybe this thing gets brought to an end.
I guess we should probably help stop the uprising if that's still ongoing.
I'll take the dumbwaiter hook.
All right. So you take the dumbwaiter hook,
Yeah.
which I just shoved somewhere.
Sorry, Beej.
That's okay.
Sorry, Dale, for being
worries.
indecisive.
Do we have a sense of if there's like active
Fighting.
Like when we go outside, like does it seem like the militia kind of have it under control, or
Yeah, I mean, you see like some militia people escorting some other prisoners back toward where the dumbwaiter is.
Right.
Unless they're all super stoned.
So
but-
you're heading toward the sage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, come back later, and I might have some stuff for you to do.
Sounds good.
All right.
So you get toward the sage place. There is some smoke coming from there, but it turns out it's just her cooking pot. You can see she has the curse basket, and she keeps looking in it, and she picks up the rocks and puts them back, and she, is doing some mumbo jumbo. You're not entirely sure what. And she sees you coming, and she says, this way, quick, gather round. And she casts a spell, and it's the same spell you just cast. She looks at each of you. Not one of you is cursed. Your curse should have activated when you dropped the bridge. Give me your curse rocks.
I will get back my curse rock.
Huh.
Clunk.
She. Can I like palm it so that when I put it in, she doesn't notice that mine's not glowing?
Good thought. You have advantage on that because she's not expecting anybody to give her trouble.
Okay.
So
Usually giving back the curse rock
So
is
roll,
the part.
roll
Yes.
for that. Is this sleight of hand?
yeah.
Okay.
Problem
cool.
is you can't actually see it glowing, so you wouldn't really
22.
know whether it worked
Lovely.
or not.
Yeah.
True. Well, I'm just trying to sort of like like this, just like.
So then she takes the basket and she sets those rocks aside. Then she puts some new rocks in. And she says, "Okay, I'm gonna watch you closely. Take your new rock."
Wait,
We're
we're
on
not.
why? We're
second.
here.
Yeah, we're not going out again.
We
the bridge is
came
down.
back. The bridge is down. We're not going anywhere.
But you're prisoners. You're doing work.
No, our work is over. We have to go see. We have other things to do. Look, see, I have the dumbwaiter hook.
We just saved the mayor from a prisoner uprising
Why?
because they were going to kill us too.
All right. Well, I can see then why you would do that. But I need to understand what's going on with the rocks. Just take a rock.
Okay.
Where's the letter from?
Hang on. Do I still have detect magic cast? Can I
Yeah.
still see?
I guess that's. Honestly, I don't remember when you cast it. I'll just whatever you want.
Well,
Why don't
okay,
It
let's
sounds more interesting if it's up. So go ahead.
Okay. Looking in here, should there be any curse rocks that are not glowing?
Right now, all of the rocks that are in here are glowing.
Okay.
And she also has this up, and she's just been working on the rocks.
Right, because we'd be playing against each other at this point. All right.
So, I wanted to talk to you.
Oh, I'm off camera. Oops.
That's fine. He's being very intimidating. I wanted to talk to you about you. You wanted us to do some. You wanted us to work for you, and not the mayor.
Yes.
Yeah. Could you tell me about that?
Yes. Take the rock.
Why?
And because I need to figure this out.
I don't want to be an experiment for your curses.
Oh, that's very sad for you. Take the rock.
No.
I mean, to be fair, Snak, I picked mine up and nothing's happened to me yet. May as well just go for it.
Nothing's happened to anybody when it should be happening.
I feel like we're... Oh. That's interesting. These aren't working.
These aren't working. Take the rock so I can make them work.
I really feel like Snak wouldn't do this.
Well, then don't take it.
All right. Well, then no.
Have somebody else first, maybe?
Can I like intimidate my way out of this?
Sage,
think
I
you just-
took the rock. Why
Yes.
not see if it's working on me first? Then you don't have to risk everybody else in the room.
All right, I need you to do something a prisoner shouldn't do. You probably shouldn't smack him.
No, you probably shouldn't.
Prisoners get in fights all the time. What I shouldn't do is attack somebody in authority. I hold up the dumbwaiter hook.
So, I just want to remind you, she is the only known arcane spellcaster in this village. I hadn't brought up her stat block, but I did.
Dale, this is. I was just wanting to do a quick. This is accurate in the sense that these appear to be written by different people.
Correct.
Okay, good. I just wanted to double check that of the two letters we have, whether they were the same.
So
I use different fonts.
I poke her non-injuriously with the dumbwaiter hook.
All right.
Just sort of like
Just like
this?
prod her like that.
Like a light prod.
Yeah, like I'm obviously invading her space with intent to do something, but not to hurt her.
Is the assistant around?
No. Bebo. He is not around.
Bebo. Good old Bebo.
So I'm casting a spell. I'm backing up and casting. Now, I think if you have Arcana, you can try to identify the spell that I'm casting.
I sure do.
Uh-huh. This would be a time that you could make a roll if you like.
Let's see how I do.
do we have the thing up?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
11.
11 isn't very good.
No, it isn't.
So, while I'm casting this spell, which you're going to find out very soon what it does, we didn't roll initiative, so, we can all do something. The thing I'm doing is I'm disengaging and casting a spell. What are the rest of you doing while I'm pissed off
Probably
and casting a spell at
goggling
you?
at what the fuck just
Yeah,
happened. What?
I'm not getting. I mean, I'll roll initiative, but I'm not like intending.
She's got to be like 10th level. She's like old and powerful and mean.
I'm trying to figure
those
out what she
things.
wants us to do. I wasn't trying to. I just don't want her to curse me.
All right, hold on.
Because I don't see the point. Because I'm not a prisoner anymore.
That's
Yeah.
right, you're
Which
free.
no one has told her.
Yeah. Oh. But apart from anything else, yeah, I'm not a prisoner anymore, and I want to see what she wants, so I can try to like double up my trip to Port Nyanzaru.
Can I try to interrupt her and be like, hold on. What do you want us to do? You gave us a note, remember? And you said, don't trust the mayor. What do you want from us?
So, what kind of charisma-based skill do you have?
I have a +5 to persuasion.
This sounds good. Opportunity for using that.
Switch
right.
to yelling at people.
Before you roll,
Yes.
if you're going to use your inspiration to give yourself advantage, this would be a good time to announce. I'm not telling you to do it. I just
no,
don't
I-
like.
be done
What a
before.
good idea.
I'm
No,
still
I'm doing
giving
it.
you each a mulligan. I just
Yeah.
want to
I have
remind you.
a second beautiful, colorful dice just for these advantage rolls.
Hooray!
So I got a +1 on my. So I get +6 to whatever I roll. So. Okay. Well, 17 + 6 is 23.
23.
Seems very convincing.
I'm a very convincing person. I have strong beliefs in that animals should be saved and not disrespected. I
brought
have the
46.
righteous zeal of youth on my side.
Do you need a D6, Dale?
I need like 4 more d6s. I only brought 4.
Not the big
Here.
ones?
There you go.
Thank you. But although you might talk me out of casting this, so
Do you have enough now?
I have enough now. Thank you.
I don't,
Oh, well, she's gonna fireball us.
I don't want something that's 8d6s.
Can I intimidate?
40 points of acid damage.
Yeah. All right. So she's like, I just need you to let me figure out what's going on with the magic and why my magic is not working and what magic is working on me. And everybody's siding with the mayor. You're supposed to be siding with me.
Oh.
Sorry, what? What do you mean everybody's siding with the mayor?
All right. So
We've been in prison. You
Why
have
does
to
it
explain
matter?
yourself.
You're both cursed.
I don't think so.
Oh. Really? You both look the same.
I just saw him like 2 weeks ago and he looked fine.
Have you seen him recently?
Yes, 2 weeks ago.
No.
I just said that.
Like today. He looks the same as you.
All in the eyes and all the
skin. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hair, I assume there's a hair aspect.
And for this, you threaten me?
No, I just wanted to see if the curse rock would go off if I threatened you. That's something a prisoner shouldn't do, right?
That's a really good point. Your curse rod went off. What's your curse?
0-3.
Curse rock works.
Yep. So you're making her happy there.
See? I'm making her happy. I'm going to regret what's about to happen.
Turns out making her happy is not happy.
3, you said, right?
Yeah, 0-3.
Okay. So, you know that lunch that recently went this way? So it's trying to undo that.
Oh, God.
So, what I'd like from you is a Constitution save.
Oh, good.
If this is a thing where you're going to wish you had spent your inspiration,
We're
Serve her right
You know what?
if you projectile
If I just-
vomit all over her.
All over the room. Yeah, you know what? That's, whether win or lose, this all works out great. Shall we roll this on camera?
Sure.
Kind of sidle like behind him,
Does Bontan just blow chunks everywhere?
out of the blast radius.
5
I
plus 3 is 8.
Oh, that's
believe
not
he
good.
needed a 10.
Time for explosive vomit.
So,
Gross.
what
fall
I'd
to my
like from
knees.
Snak is a dexterity save, unless you wanted to be caught in all of this.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this.
That's a good idea.
Let's do this back on camera.
So
again.
so inspiring.
Whoa.
How'd you do?
Well, this is a 1,
Ah.
and this is a 19, so 22.
22 sounds like a really great number, as opposed to the 1.
Yeah. Just like one of the.
I fall to all 4s.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, the curse rock seems to work. That was all he was testing.
Dude.
It's okay, I packed extra.
I'm gonna have to get Bubbo to clean that up.
Oh, Christ, it's Beppo.
Oh, the smell.
All right. So, what I'm gonna need you to do is go get whatever it takes to heal me, and don't give it to the mayor.
Why?
Yeah, what's
Why do you hate the mayor so bad?
It's a long story that's none of your business.
Do you know what it will take to heal you?
No?
All right.
Do you...
I mean, you still have the rock. This is sort of
Yeah.
an ongoing process
It's
for
fine, it's fine, but I'll go once, rinse out my mouth.
Give it back.
Do you know what it is you have?
you. She'll take it.
Oh, God.
Well, I suspect, actually, that it's you and your group that have put this on me, because I seem to have some sort of death curse.
We've been in prison for 4 months.
Not
She
this
doesn't
group.
mean me and my group.
See?
She means me and my group.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you the story about this?
Do you death curse people?
I mean,
No.
presumably you did. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. Did you ever? Did we talk about that?
It's been 4 months, but I think maybe we didn't get into it.
All right.
I don't know, it's been 4 months. We're in prison, probably.
Maybe he doesn't want to share about it. What do you mean What do you mean your group?
Do you know how I said that I know the local necromancer who works in this area?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, and how he taught me some things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Like how to give me a death curse.
I promise you,
The moment somebody
Mistress,
says
it wasn't
death
I.
curse, immediately they go think of necromancy.
yeah,
That's-
every time.
That's profiling, is what that is.
right. Thank you, Dande. This
Who else is gonna give you a death curse?
This tattoo marks me as one of his apprentices that I studied under him. It was so that I could learn more about magic and about why it is that I can heal people and all these things. And he was the only one in the area who knew anything about that, so I apprenticed myself under him, and that's what happens. I guess we're taking questions, Morra.
No, I just want to make a suggestion. Have you considering in the last hour, I would say, someone has tampered with the bridge and there has been a prisoner uprising, and that you and the mayor have been cursed, that you should not be fighting each other, but some other factor is trying to screw with this settlement.
I'm sorry. I'm just so distracted. This smells terrible. Can we take this conversation outside?
I agree.
Agreed.
Please, yes.
We get outside. I immediately just repeat my point. As we were leaving, I'm like, have you considered that somebody has it out for the entire settlement, considering the 2 leaders are cursed, somebody screwed with the bridge, and somehow there was a prisoner uprising because some ropes got conveniently lowered?
Oh, I believe...
Do you have any mutual enemies? You and the mayor. Does anybody hate both of you?
People are bizarre and sometimes hate me for no reason. But I know
I mean,
about the
you hand out
ropes.
curse rocks.
They were attached to some arrows that some kids shot. They probably just missed.
Okay,
That's a wide miss.
that's a big miss.
That's
but
a
even
bad
if that
miss.
did,
Bad miss.
even if that did happen, why would somebody have screwed with the bridge after you and the mayor got cursed? Maybe somebody was trying to make it so you and the mayor got cursed and weren't able to get medical supplies, is what I'm saying. Does anybody have it out for both of you?
Yes, the necromancer and his students.
I promise you, the necromancer, I know his actual name, so anyway.
Lloyd.
Yeah. No, if we have the actual name, it's Azu something, but it's like, he has never mentioned to me anything about holding a grudge against the settlement on Semolo Plateau. What's his
Avu
name?
Nihar.
Abu Nihar?
Avu Nihar.
Avu Nihar. Okay, I'll write that down.
Is there anybody who would want to cause problems on this plateau other than the necromancer?
Because here's the thing, the bridge was sabotaged on this side.
We're
Working through it, you're right, okay.
Let's pretend we're discounting the necromancer.
Let's pretend.
Although necromancer, death magic, I mean,
I'm just saying that it's
I'm
not
just
necessarily... Who do you think keeps this place free of undead, mostly?
Me. That's
You
my
mean-
job.
Mostly.
He has a bit of a hand in that. It doesn't matter.
He makes the undead. He's a necromancer.
I mean, we did just
I
fight
think
an
the
undead
kitty
spider.
man is on the right track here.
Yes, let's listen to the kitty man.
Other than the necromancer, who would you say would have the most to gain if the plateau was without its leadership? Like, say, without you, who are obviously an extremely important part of the plateau, and without the mayor, who, while a lesser part of the plateau, is still part of the management process of the
What
plateau.
a smart kitty.
I mean, probably it's the mayor just pretending that he's just like me. So he sees how this looks because he's the one who would benefit if something happened to me because he'd seize power and he'd waste it because he doesn't know how to do all the important magic like curse rocks.
Yes, mistress.
Speaking of magic.
However, when we were at the mayor's house this afternoon, quelling the part of the uprising, I had an opportunity to cast detect magic. I could detect magic, and there is a magical aura surrounding the mayor, and it is something that is affecting his body in much the same way it is affecting your body.
I'm gonna have to do more research. All right.
You should go-
Thank you for this information. I'm not going to the mayor's house until I've put some protection up.
That's fair.
So,
Is there
thank you
any-
for your help.
There's nobody on the plateau who wouldn't stand to benefit if you and the mayor weren't around? Not even a single person you could think of?
What about Bebo?
What about Bebo?
Bebo
Would
is
Bebo take
my
over?
assistant.
Would Bebo take over from you if you were gone?
Bebo can't do magic.
What's his deal?
Don't the people here hate magic?
Yes. It's a great sacrifice that I myself can do magic. I mean, the priestess can do magic, but there are different kinds of magic, but I'm the only one who can do the illegal magics. Well, and the apprentice necromancer, but it's illegal for him to do it.
Don't even know any of those spells. Don't know anything about...
If you can detect magic, you know that your arm is marked as a student of the necromancer.
Yes, I definitely could figure that out, yes.
Good.
I could
All
see
right,
that.
go away.
All right. Good luck on cleaning up the mess I gave you.
All right.
Is there a chance that this is inadvertent? Because I don't think it would be, because it's affecting the two major powers on the
And
the
somebody
plateau.
sabotaged the bridge.
Yeah.
So the thing
After we were sent out to get stuff.
the thing we know though
yeah.
is that they are also the only two people on the plateau that have been raised from the dead.
Right. So if this does have to do with necromancy in any way, because that tracks,
Yeah.
the necromancer might actually know why this is happening, because he might be seeing this happen in other beings.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying the necromancer did anything about this.
No.
But I'm saying that he may know something about it.
Yes.
It may be relevant, and at least he might know what we need to get on the plateau, or at the city
So maybe,
to solve it.
He's a day from here.
which is faster than Port Nyanzaru.
He's like at least a 12-hour walk is a better way to
Yeah.
phrase that. You could theoretically do it in a day.
In the same direction as Port Nyanzaru, or opposite, or negligible?
Maybe 90 degree.
Okay.
I mean, I'd have
It would
to.
add some time, but
Yeah. Okay.
I think,
All right.
so when we leave here,
Whenever they get the bridge back up.
do we bother even telling the mayor? Because the mayor's going to let us go to do this. Do we
Yeah.
bother even telling him we're going to go to the necromancer
No.
first and find out?
No.
Or we just say
No.
we'll make our way and figure this out and just leave it at that. Be very
Absolutely.
general.
I think we ixnay on the
Necromancer.
nay words while we're here.
That's fair. That's fair.
So the
Necromancer.
mayor said he had more stuff for you to do, but you wanted to go see the sage first.
So we could drop off our rocks, which we did successfully.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if there's other stuff you'd rather do, we can do that other stuff. But you're all just kind of standing around talking.
All right, let's
Yes.
go back to the mayor's office. Figure out what's going on. Maybe we don't have to go back to prison, and we can take off tomorrow once they've fixed the bridge.
Oh, isn't that what he said? He said
Yeah.
we can go back there later and get like some stuff.
Well, he said tomorrow tailors will
Fresh
come and
tailored outfits.
give us some clothes.
Yeah. Can we sleep somewhere that's not the prison?
Yes, exactly. So let's go
mean-
pitch that idea to the mayor.
Right now, we don't have any curse rocks, and there's nobody watching us.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's no way off the plateau unless we can find some gliders.
Where's your cash?
Oh yeah, it's in like a house somewhere, like near the militia building.
But this might be a good time to pick it up if we want
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah. You want to do that? Here, follow me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So you're walking through the residential area.
I mean, it's not like people probably know that because there are very few non-humans on the plateau, right?
Right.
Yeah, but maybe they expect that we would still have curse rocks. Would they be used to seeing prisoners going around cleaning, doing?
Yeah.
Doing
So-
some things, yeah.
So it's not like, why are you here? They're like, and they're probably busy with like all of the other stuff that's happening.
Especially with that uprising.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there are
still
other
continuing.
prisoners still, doing bad things around on the plateau.
Oh, so we have the cover of chaos, is what you're saying.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Excellent.
So you're going through the residential area toward your cache,
Yeah.
and there's an old lady who sees you in the distance and starts sort of doddering toward you, waving, and she's got her cane.
Does anybody know her?
Maybe, like,
Do any of you guys
I
know
mean,
her?
we
There are-
wouldn't know her.
there are, like,
Do I know her?
you might have.
You're the
she
gonna-
looks vaguely familiar, but
Better
that-
chance.
Like, there are
Yeah.
there are several hundred people on the
Yeah,
plateau with a
it's not-
constantly changing population.
Yeah.
Let's go see what she wants, or let's just go do our thing.
No, let's if she's waving and doddering, let's talk to her because I don't want her to draw attention to us, right? Also, if we're talking to her, we're looking less suspicious.
How close are we to my cache?
You're most of the way there, but you're still like a block away.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I can be like, you guys handle this while I go get my stuff.
Yes, definitely split the party.
All right, whatever. She gets closer.
All right.
Do you recognize her when she's real close?
So you have seen her
Okay.
before,
Sure.
and she's like, Snak, I know you. And she's like,
Snack, but sure. Hi.
I've heard bad things about you. I've heard that you put people in danger and ran away when you were on duty, And I always scold the people who say that because I remember one day when I reported to the watch that my weaving had gone missing. You came, and this is all coming back to you now.
Okay.
It's like, oh yeah, I came here and she said her weaving was missing and it was under the cushion in her chair, but she made me look like in her attic and like behind her outhouse, and you like spent the day and it was miserable.
You're so helpful.
And she's like, so I always say that Snak is pretty good.
That's true, because I didn't do that.
You found my weaving.
I did.
Yes, and
Yeah.
I just tell those people who say that you're just running away all the time that they're wrong.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Unfortunately, she's standing up for Snak, so it might not translate.
How many materia are in the militia? Not many.
See if we can get anything out of her. Like cookies or something. I don't know. Shit. What do you get out of an old lady?
Werther's.
Semolo fern workers.
Can we help you with anything else?
Yeah. Are you doing okay?
I'm mostly okay, but since you're offering, I mean, I have a rug that needs to be beaten. I can't hang it up.
I've got this hook.
Don't poke her with the hook. That hasn't gone well. She'll fireball us.
Let's go hang your rug. I will beat it with this hook.
Oh, I'll put on some tea.
Thank you.
Okay, sure.
I regretted that the moment it came out of my mouth.
What? I've got this hook. Yep.
Hey, you beat the rug.
I'll beat the rug.
We'll go get the thing and we'll pick you back up on the way back.
So much.
Okay. We'll be right there.
How does she feel about dwarves?
Well, I mean, they're not Batiri.
Good. Okay.
Rug beating dwarfs is probably fine with.
Fine. I beat the rug.
All right.
I beat it very well.
What
dust
skill were you
comes
rolling on?
Animal handling.
So it's been a while since this particular rug was beaten as well as you're beating it.
You are no longer an albino dwarf. You're kind of a gray-brown dwarf.
A little like Pigpen.
Okay. All right.
Can we get my cache of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think you get back and she's come out with this cup of tea and she's like standing nearby ready to give it to him, and he's just like making sure there's lots of dust getting into it.
So my cache in the village didn't have a ton of stuff, but it had a suit of hide armor. And did we determine if that was one I could wear or if it was one I'd stolen from a more...
I don't remember if small creatures have a penalty for hide armor, but we can...
All right. A longbow.
Presumably, it's something that you can wear if you'd stolen it.
Well, not necessarily.
There was a lot of stuff
It's from the
available.
militia.
And it was part of the background. I just said, here's a bunch of stuff that you
the
can walk
longbow,
off with.
The longbow I cannot use.
It's heavy, so
Well, I could, but I would suck at it. Can you use longbows?
I actually can use longbows, yes.
Would you like a longbow?
I'd love a longbow.
Here you go.
Yoink.
Also, 64 arrows.
You have so many arrows
So
now.
would you like some arrows?
I would like some arrows,
Here's
because
20 arrows.
I have 3 arrows, and one's crooked and one's cracked.
All right, and 4 stone daggers.
Stone daggers.
Yeah.
Can you use daggers?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
They're simple weapons.
Can I have one of the stone daggers? Because I have
Sure.
a chipped obsidian dagger that might shatter if I roll 1.
All right, sure. So I have 3
But obsidian dagger is so cool.
daggers. Yeah. I have, what did I give you? 20, so I have 42 arrows.
Presumably with quivers and such.
Yeah, I'm going to stop tracking my arrows at that point. And the armor?
I'm just going to say you can wear it.
Okay,
I don't see
then armor
anything
for me.
immediately objectionable.
Sweet, what's the, what do I get for that?
Oh, just had it open.
Sorry, Dale.
No worries. If I'd been thinking, I would have realized you needed that information. Hide armor.
Presumably this has like the militia symbol on it. And
Oh
all
yeah,
that?
everything you're doing is
Is it like
So
purple
this
armor?
comes to your new armor class is 12 plus your dex modifier.
Oh, sick.
So it's like 15 now?
Yes it is.
Max,
And
is it max
no,
2?
max 2, so 14.
Oh, okay.
It's still an improvement.
Yes. An improvement by 1, but an
Hey,
improvement.
that's still better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is still an improvement.
1 is not nothing.
1 is not 0. All right.
Right.
So back to this old lady's house.
Thank you. Did I get a bunch of dust in this?
Oh yeah.
Just do one of the over-the-shoulder things.
It's delicious.
Well, anything for one of Snick's friends. Oh, you made quick work of that.
I was very thirsty. I lost most of my lunch earlier.
Oh, well, can you drink hot things because you
Part
look
of
so
being
sick?
a dwarf, yes.
Oh.
It's all part of being a dwarf.
Well, it was lovely to meet you, ma'am, but we have to go and do something. So thank you so much for the tea, and I hope your rug is much cleaner now. Have a great day. What's wrong?
There's still like battles
So-
happening all around.
Yeah. Prisoners screaming.
It's just like a guy with like a flaming mattress like runs by.
Like a Wilhelm scream goes off.
I'm tempted to just like have this hook and just swing it out and trip somebody as they go by, like things like that. But I don't want to get in battle with anybody. Is the problem?
So you're walking someplace.
I
To the-
we're
to the mayor, right?
Okay.
Correct, to the mayor's house.
So you see some prisoners have taken some guards captured.
Oh.
Captive. And they're now arguing with each other what to do next. So they're like, okay, we beat the guards. Now what? They're like, we run? Where are we going to run? That way. Okay. So the guards are tied up and the prisoners just bolt because it's a bad situation all around.
Because the problem is they can't get off the.
Right.
Yeah.
They can't get away.
Are Pegleg and her dead friend still just hanging out on the porch at this point?
Well, you can't see that from here,
I see.
but
So-
Yeah, this is
I
on the way to
assume-
the
on the
mayor.
way to there.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
don't-
you're still fairly close to, what was her name? Nana Hemva, her house.
Oh.
we weren't like super pally with the other prisoners, but other than Pegleg and her buddies,
Right, and these were not some of them.
Yeah, nobody else was like actively.
Do we recognize any of these prisoners as like,
Jerks.
well, like
Or
yeah,
comrades.
like super violent, like the kind of person that is gonna go and hurt a bystander.
Like a helpless old lady, maybe, who was just so nice to us.
These looked more like thieves.
All right.
There were people like that in the prison. The worst people did tend to be like peg legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not gonna stick my neck out to take these people down, but I will release the guards.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
You're like, oh, can't wait till you're out and you're working with us again.
Yeah. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
You're not going to tell them technically I'm free now? Mm-mm. Okay.
They'll put them on the duty roster.
Right?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? I'm not working for them again.
Oh my god.
So,
Wait, I just peer around the corner. Are those prisoners running towards Nana Hemva? Or
no, they're
whatever?
running toward the edge of the plateau.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah.
Good luck.
We don't need to get into a fight with a bunch of prisoners. They'll still discover that the bridge is out when they get there.
I can help bring it back up.
You've got to help us because we were captured, but the prisoners have taken all the hang gliders, and
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, we're not going to get off. They can't fix the bridge if the hang gliders are gone.
Yeah.
right. So I think they're running the hang gliders to the edge, and they're just going to leave, and we're just going to be stuck here forever.
Crap.
Let's haul ass.
I just take off after the prisoners.
I feel like this is probably where we end session 2.
Yeah, that sounds about
My
right.
god.
Yep. All right.
Well, at least
I
we
mean,
got
it's-
all these arrows and stuff. I'm going to shoot some prisoners out of the sky.
I'm gonna put. Hopefully that it doesn't get that far.
Yeah.
It's 20 after, but I feel like this is a much longer than 10-minute encounter.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're in the sky, I feel like we're already in trouble.
That's true.
All right.
So what's gonna happen next time when we try to?
Yeah. I'm really fast, so I could probably catch him.
I'm
I'm pretty fast. I've got a 30-foot move speed.
nimble for my size.
He's ridiculously fast.
No, that's true.
I have a 40-foot move speed, which I can double and then double again if I have to.
Wow.
Holy hell. I'll be bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
25
I can't do the second doubling at the moment because I used all my things for Fury of Blows.
Don't worry, when you
I
guys
can't
get,
just double my speed.
I will show up just in time to heal all you.
That's good.
You want to take us home?
But anyway, that is not happening yet.
So thank you for watching, Dice Friends. This was episode 2 of Escape from Semolo Plateau. We will be back with part 3 in a week.
Bye.
Bye.